Assignment, Formal Assessment, Part C, Ann Knight. Activity 2, Handle Client's Initial Inquiry.
Hello, Mrs. Smith. Lovely of you to come in today. How can I help you?
Well, I've got this problem and I'm hoping you can help me.
I hope so.
I hope so too. I've just recently divorced
Okay.
and I have an investment unit that
Yep.
is now in my name, but I'm needing to sell it,
Right.
and so I'm looking for a real estate agent who can help me sell my property.
Okay. Well, we can certainly help you sell your property. Must be a bit of a difficult time for you at the moment, having just gone through this divorce.
It is. It's been very, very traumatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a very, very difficult time. But I'm also conscious that I'm wanting to capitalise and make the most of this situation because it needs to set me up financially for the next
Sure.
20 or 30 years. So while it has been emotional, I'm conscious that it has to be handled well.
Right.
So
Of
I'm looking
course.
for someone who can give me some direction because I don't really know what I'm doing. But I've got to be blunt with you and tell you that many of my friends have told me that I'm going to be ripped off by going to real estate agents. So I come to you quite cautious.
Fair enough, and I understand your concerns. A lot of people do feel that about real estate agents. There's a lot of that bad talk and stories that you hear about that. So hopefully I can allay you of those fears today. And what I'd like to do is just go through our processes with you and just find out a little bit more about yourself, what you're looking for, what you're hoping to to get out of the
good.
sale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's walk through that.
Okay, so a bit about your property. How old is the property?
The property is 20 years old.
20 years, okay.
It's a single story house, got 3 bedrooms and a study, has a swimming
Great.
pool.
Yeah.
It's close to a bus stop
Right.
and a short walk to the local primary school.
Fantastic. So you've got some really great key points there
Yeah.
that other prospective buyers are going to be really
I think
interested
so,
in.
yeah.
So from that point of view, that's going to be a real plus for you. Where exactly is the property?
It's at Castle Hill.
Okay, great, and that's coming along really well now
It
with
is.
the new train line going in. So again, that's a good bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And have you thought about what kind of person you would like to have, or people you'd like to market that
Well, actually,
to?
I've given that a lot of thought. I'm really close to our neighbours.
Mhm.
It's in a cul-de-sac,
Yeah.
so
great.
all our kids have grown up together.
Yep.
We all moved in about the same time, established our families. Most of the kids have now moved on, but I have really strong links with my neighbours.
Right. Okay.
And so I would be really, and I want to stay friends with my neighbours. I will
okay,
move,
yep.
but I want to stay friends with them. So while I can't determine who will move in, I would really like it to go to a family with young kids.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
such an important place for me and my children.
Yep.
I'd like to see that hand on to the next generation, and hopefully stay friends with my neighbours.
Yeah.
So I think if it was let out as a let and uni students came in,
it's not going to go down
not
too
going to
well.
go down well.
Okay. So it sounds like because of the cul-de-sac, it's that really great family
Yep.
environment. So
Very
it would
much
be a
so.
good place for young
Yep.
families to move into. With children, I can say. Are there any children still in the cul-de-sac at the moment?
No,
or-
not one family.
Okay.
One family, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so there's some there. But once again, being close to the pool and the shops and the school, I mean,
Yeah.
having a pool and those things, that's going to be a great bonus for
I
those
hope so.
sorts of people.
Yep.
So I can tell you a little bit today about our pricing.
Yeah, I'd be
or-
interested in that. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So what we tend to do is, we have a commission based on the price, the sale price of
Yep.
the
And what
property.
percentage of
We're usually looking around 2 to 3%.
Okay.
That will get, I won't go into full details
Sure,
at the moment,
sure.
it's just ballpark, and we'll wait until we decided if you decide that you wanted
sure,
to stay
I appreciate that.
with our agency. And we have that as our commission fee, and then we usually have advertising costs, and that depends on the type of advertising that you want to go with.
Sure.
So things like internet or just displays in our windows, whether or not you want a for sale sign at the front of the property.
That's a good display sign. Yeah.
Some people don't like that.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm a bit I guess I'm a bit conscious that a lot of money can be churned up in advertising. Is this just, am I just chucking away $10,000 or $20,000 in advertising? I see. You could probably gobble that up quite quickly.
You can, and I guess one of the ways we can do that to stop that leakage, I guess, of funds is to really set a defined marketing schedule.
Oh, okay.
Advertising schedule. So we only run for this period of, a certain period of time. We can cut it down with things like even just open inspections. We only have those for a couple of weeks.
Okay, so the place doesn't have to be pristine.
Correct.
The other thing I'm conscious of that, like I go to work, so do I have to, I've had friends who, when they go to work, the house has to be perfect every day because somebody might just wander in and have a look, and that sounds so tedious.
That's just tedious. We would never do that. We always give you notice.
Okay.
And we'd only, it's 24 hours notice at least.
Great.
And we wouldn't be looking at coming around willy-nilly.
Okay.
It becomes by appointment, so the appointment has to fit in with yourself as well.
Great. Okay.
So.
No, that sounds good. I was just really conscious of just having to make sure the bathroom was perfect.
I know.
Before that was not going to happen.
I could totally understand that.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page with that one. No,
Yeah.
that's nice. Thank you. I like the idea of just having a few open houses. I'm wondering if there's a better time of the year to sell. I mean, I don't have to sell straight away. I could hold on to it for, a couple of seasons. So is it better to sell in the spring or summer?
Well, one of the things about having a pool might make it a little bit more likely to, as a bit more enticing to prospective buyers if it's in, you look at selling it towards summer.
Yep, okay.
People thinking, we'll move into a house by Christmas, we'll have the pool.
Summer holidays,
summer holidays coming up. So you might like to start putting it on the market sort of late spring.
Okay.
Or in spring, because then you've got we'll have the sale period, and then there's the usual 6 week settlement time.
Of course, okay. So I'm conscious now that's May coming into April, May, it's only a bit cold.
Yeah.
So maybe, how do you think it would go, sort of postponing till about October next year?
Next year?
No, this year, sorry,
This year?
October this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And that'll give you a bit of time as well if we want to do anything about your street, your curb appeal, or anything that needs doing in the house, that tissing it out a little bit.
Okay, curb appeal, that's an interesting concept. What does that mean?
Yeah, curb appeal is like how the house looks from the street.
Oh, okay.
So from the street, do you need to tidy up your garden?
Yes.
Redo your letterbox and.
Okay, so something as detailed as a letterbox.
There could be. Just some little things, little bits and pieces, but you don't want to be spending very much money at all. It's just those little minor, those minor points.
So I can see how that would make a difference.
But I could give you a little bit more direction with that.
Okay.
If you decide to decide, this again, I'll come around and look at the property and give you more of an idea of what we could do.
What could be done for minimal cost.
Exactly.
Yeah, but bigger impact. Okay, so if I went with you guys, I'd be looking at a particular advertising package, and then you'd be able to come around and give me some advice on, what do you call it again?
Curb appeal.
Curb appeal. Yeah. You did. Curb appeal, and could you give me some pointers inside the house?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So I've heard that it's best to declutter a little.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I might need all the 6 months to sort of
declutter.
Yeah.
I suppose you've been living there for a long time.
Yeah,
there's a lot of past life and
by
children
my
and
previous
things.
husband.
Exactly. I can imagine.
He did not take all his.
Well, it's a good chance.
I did now the opportunity.
Okay. Well,
yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so I need to make a decision as to whether I'm to go with you guys, aren't I?
Yeah, but look, yes, that's when we need to work. You need to work out what it is you want to do moving forward.
Okay.
And I certainly don't want to give you any pressure at all today. I think it's great to have got to know you and find out a little bit more about what you're looking for. I can give you a bit more information about our
piece of paper with some dot points would be great, because I think my take home is 2-3% commission, and the advertising costs could be contained by negotiating some sort of a package that has quite tight parameters around it.
Yes.
So it's not just an open check for the advertising.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That allays some of my concerns.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what we do is we sign up, put together a formal agreement.
Okay.
It's a mandatory agreement and it's legal.
Okay.
And nothing happens before that agreement is signed, and that
Okay.
totally binds both you and myself to
Okay.
the whole contract
Okay,
and
that sounds
what's going to be involved in the sale. So
good. Okay.
I'll give you some information to take away with you and
Mhm.
do some thinking, and if you need to talk to other people. And I'll get your details, make sure I get your
Yep,
details
okay.
now. So it's Mrs.
Jenny Smith
Jenny Smith. Okay, and
at 42
42
Wisteria Close, Castle Hill.
Studio Close, Castle Hill. Is that near the shopping centre? It is
It
near the shopping
is,
centre.
yeah, it's a
Okay, I
great
think
spot.
I know where that
yeah,
is.
that's
Yeah.
really nice.
And your postcode?
it's 2156.
956. And what's your telephone number?
0467
467.
342
Yep.
555.
555. And is that the best number
It
to get
is,
you on?
yeah.
What about email? Is that
Email, yes. SMITHJ
Yeah.
at hotmail.com.
Okay, fantastic. And how about if we make an appointment, Jenny, to catch up again maybe in a couple of days? Or
Yeah, let's say next Monday.
next Monday?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll work
Let me
well
just
for me.
I'll just check my
You
diary.
check your diary.
Just checking my phone here. I should have here. Monday. How about 2:00?
Done. Okay,
2:00.
great.
Brilliant. All right.
And I'll look through that paperwork you've given me, and I think we should be able to come to a decision then.
Would you like me to meet you at your place? Would
That'd
that
be
be
a
a good
great
idea?
idea.
I can come
Yes.
round and see you at your place, and
Yes.
then
You
you
can
know,
check
start
out
from there.
my curb appeal. That'd be lovely.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in
Right,
today.
lovely to
meet
meet you.
And I'll see you on Monday at 2.
Look forward to it.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.